Shalom, Shore students. You haven't gotten rid of me quite yet. For the next few weeks, I'm going to be sending over some activities to do while we don't have Sunday school. Today, we are going to start by going over the alphabet to make sure we haven't forgotten our letters. If you don't know a letter, that's okay. We might not have learned it yet, or maybe you just forgot. Just make sure to keep going and don't give up. So first, you're going to see a letter pop up on the screen, and it's going to stay there for a few seconds. Make sure you say what the letter is and then what sound it makes. Don't forget, be wary there are 2 silent letters in the alphabet. So when you see those, just say silent or shh or explain to your parents, whoever is helping you, what that letter means. Good luck. And just a few things before you start. Noah, make sure to go to the bathroom now.
That was Alef. Remember that Alef is a silent letter and takes the sound of the vowel. Those were the letters bet, b, and vet, v. What is the trick we use to remember how to separate the two? Gimel. Gimel makes the g sound, and we can see it on our dreidel. Dalet. Dalet makes the d sound. It kind of looks similar to another letter in the alphabet. Do you remember what that letter is? You will see it towards the end. Hey. Hey can make a h sound, but oftentimes is at the end of words, like ahava, and can take an ah sound or an eh sound, like in the word ose. Vav makes the v sound. Vav can also be used with a whole vowel to make an oo or an o sound. It's important to remember that Vav is frequently at the beginning of words, as in Hebrew, it means and. For example, ve'ahavta, and you love. Zion makes the z sound like a z as in zebra. Chet is the ch or the guttural sound. Tet makes the t sound like a T. What is the other letter in the alphabet that makes the t sound? Yud looks like an apostrophe. It makes the y sound, or with the appropriate vowel, the sharik, can make the I sound, like the word Yisrael. You just saw kaf and chaf. Kaf has the dot in the middle and makes a k sound. Chaf, ch. Final kaf and final chaf. You frequently see a final chaf in the word Baruch. Lamed is the L sound. Mem is another letter with a final in it. Final mem, used to remember, you can say mem looks like a marshmallow. It is the M sound. Nun makes the N sound. Another letter that has a final. Be careful, final nun looks like a longer version of Vav. Samek is the S sound. What other letter that is to come still in the Aleph Bet makes that sound? Ayin is a silent letter. It does not make a sound, it takes the sound of the vowel. Which other letter is like that? Pei, p, fe, f, and each letter has a final. To remember which one is pei and which one is fe, while we hate violence, our trick to remembering is that pei got punched in the face and has the dot. Punched, p, pei, p. Tzadi, t, is the TZ sound. It has a final letter. Kuf, k. Which other letter makes the k sound? Resh, r. Another letter looks similar to resh, and people often mistake them. Except this other letter has a tail. Do you remember what that letter's name is? shin, sh, sin, s. How do we remember the two? To sin is never right. The dot is on the left side of a sin and on the right side of shin. Tav, t.
Great work with the alphabet, Hebrew students. Until next time. Before I go, though, just clearing this up with my 4th grade class, specifically JJ, Cooper, and Jake. Pasha is very much a real dog. Pasha! Hey, Pashi! You're not helping me. You want a treat? Let's go. Okay, see? She's real. Lead you out.